Hi there, Coach Spencer here, and welcome to Pickleball Daily. Today, we're going to be going over a quick youth series on why pickleball is so important for the young ones out there. Pickleball is a sport for all ages. I know I was introduced by my grandparents, but nowadays, it's for kids too. We should be ready to introduce our own kids to pickleball. I know this paddle looks a little big for some small hands, but this is ready for kids probably as early as 8 years old. Pickleball, kind of a version between ping pong, tennis, and badminton, is a sport where we're trying to be patient and aggressive. This is a sport where your hand-eye coordination, your reaction times, all of that is going to come into play while you're having to focus on your footwork. It's difficult, but it's fun. Trust me. We're going to be learning how to play pickleball if you're under 18 years old, bringing in our kids today. Here at pickleball courts, we're going to need to stay behind the line when we're serving, but then as we're returning, we're going to be running in. So some of those very beginner rules will mean serving and staying behind the line and returning and running up through the line. That's because of a bounce rule. After you serve, you need to wait for the ball to come back to your side and bounce before you hit it. That means we're going to be more patient on offense and a little bit more aggressive when we're on defense or when we're returning. Another important rule I'm going to bring back up is this kitchen line here. This is the non-volley zone. So my foot can't be on the line or in the court as I hit the ball out of the air. If I'm going to hit the ball near this space, I'm going to need to let it bounce before I come in and hit that ball back over the net. Here at the kitchen, we need to be really focused on how we're gripping our pickleball paddle. I teach continental, and here's how you get into it. First, go in for a handshake with your paddle here, and then bring your hand back to the grip, wrapping your fingers and thumb all the way around. So when I stick out my arm, it's perpendicular. I'm not twisted in one direction or the other. This way, when I'm hitting the ball on the right side of my body, I'll have a forehand. And anything on the left side of my body will be a backhand. You'll see my knuckles facing towards my target there. This is a pretty standard grip. I don't love to have my finger on the back here. If you're plumbing from a ping pong background, that might be a little bit more comfortable for you. And if so, you can have the finger, but just up on the grip itself. Do this and not this, all right? Once you're at the kitchen, focusing on your footwork is essential. Here, we want to stay a little bit more side to side and hips open towards our target, hitting here and here, as opposed to crossing over our hips and stepping in this direction here or running back and having to get that there. It's more awkward, just gonna take more time. Last thing is once we get to the kitchen, our goal is to stay here. There might be some chances for us to move back, but in reality, we want to stay here and win the point. So try your best not to backpedal and back up, and instead stay grounded. Maybe hit a reset here and then move back up to that kitchen line being ready. Between those few rules, you should be just about ready to play your full game. But first, check out our full beginner pickleball series on pickleballdaily.com. You can watch me and my friend Raylan as we go over some of the very beginner essentials for the youth out there, starting with things like kitchen control and big serves. From there, we might talk about what it means to serve and stay, and return and run. This way we'll have a general understanding of how to construct a pickleball point and what it means to score on offense. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Subscribe for more pickleball content on Pickleball Daily.